Welcome back, ladies and gents. Here we are, still locked into a potential battle with the Vlandians. We're going to start it right now. Oh, actually, I'm going to upgrade this Sturgian recruit. Then I'm going to start the battle. 670 versus 779. Okay. I don't know what they're going to do, but we're going to come up here if we can fit. Nope, we're going to run out of room. All right. We'll bring you guys up here, leave everybody else where they are, because the horse moves pretty fast. Let's see what they're going to do. I suspect they're going to run towards the water, but I don't know that. Looks like they're moving to our left. Where are they trying to set up at? All right, infantry, come down here.
Move! Footmen!
And don't. I don't want that big of a...
Forward! Archer, move! Infantry,
Keep
move!
running, infantry. We want to come all the way over here. I think I know what they're doing now. They're going to come right at us. And if we can get... We're not going to have time to make it, I don't believe. We're just going to have to do the best we can with what we have. Right here. Archers right here. All right, Cav. Oh, they're going to stop. Okay, I thought they were going to continue coming. Hold. Move up. Move up, move up.
Cavalry!
You know what, Cav, go ahead and get in there. Single horse archer. Don't care what you do. Move in. We're going to come over here. This is the best position to be in on this map based on what we're facing right now. I want infantry facing that direction. Archers face that direction. Horse, where you at? Come on over. All the way over. Okay, archers, do your thing. Infantry, move up. Move up so you can maintain formation. We don't want those rocks breaking your formation. Shield wall. Very good. Bowman, you got the high ground. Horse, come on over. Come on over here. Actually, horse, just go ahead and engage their 68. Infantry, let's give it just a moment. Give it just a moment. See what they're going to do. We're taking a toll on them with the... Normally I wouldn't just stand here. Corinne gaining a level though. It's good for her. You know, my stance, I'd rather move my infantry in, but I'm trying to get Corinne some points here. She needs it. Did Lynn the Wanderer just go down? Alright, looks like their horse are starting to move in on my archers. But still doing a good job. There, see, they moved in. Fire at will, infantry. Hold that formation. Make them work for it. These Vlandians, they get up to speed and they lower that doggone lance. They can do some hundreds of points of damage. I personally look at that. Woo! The thing is, once they've got their lance locked in, they cannot maneuver. That locking your lance down like that really messes with the maneuverability of your horse. But I personally think I think the Vlandian heavy cavalry is the best cavalry in the game. All right, split and charge. Look at that. Wave of blue. There's their reinforcements. Now, if they're going to continue coming to us... No, even their reinforcements are running away now. From what I can tell. All right, everybody charge.
Attack!
Let's pull out the Gird. It's been a while. Try to get some points on Gird. The horse hit him before I could hit him with the Gird. It was bad horse riding on my part. Let's see if I can get this guy head on. I might do 300 points of damage. Oh, nope, they got him. I just missed. A horse hit him at full gallop and did 1 point of damage. That's hard to believe. There's a lot of infantry running kind of to the left over there. Oh, that's it. They're all gone. They all ran away. All right, we killed 193 and wounded 248. Look at there. 1/3 of their army ran away. But the good news is the ones that ran away were all infantry. They were reinforcements. So, I mean infantry. They were low-level troops. They're not a threat. I lost 1 recruit, which is fine. We got 9 morale. I'll take it. See, there's that 228 that ran away. They're not going to be a threat because they're going to be low-level troops. Let's attack them.
On my command!
Let's see. This time I'm not going to wait since the difference is
Soldiers!
so large. We're going to move in.
Move!
Also, someone asked me in the comments.
Move!
I don't remember. It's probably a couple of 3 videos ago maybe about why I don't use
Soldiers!
everybody,
Everyone!
you know, to move to position. And as I said in the comment to that person, that when you do that, they don't keep position. They each unit moves at their own speed. So what happens is, as you're moving, you wind up with horses totally surrounding you, and all your rest of your units are back behind them, and it just causes chaos. That's why I prefer to move my units individually, because I have better control over them.
Infantry! Forward! Archers, forward!
I'm not even going to put my troops in shield wall. I'm going to leave them as is. They're taking a toll with their axes.
Cavalry!
Cavalry, come on over here. We're going to send the cav on in.
Attack! Cavalry! Charge!
It's very rare condition where we outnumber them with cavalry.
Troop!
Now I'm just going to have the infantry charge.
Kill them all!
They got such few amount of ranged units here. Oh, Gird. Yeah, I want a Gird. 161. I'll see if I can hit one from head on with the horse at full gallop. See how much damage that Gird does. All right, I think we're up to speed now. Let's try this guy right here. I gotta hit him to be able to see the damage. Everybody charge. Wide right turn. This armor's heavy for the horse. 401. Excellent. That'll take out anything. 401 points of damage. Can I get one more? Because I think I can do greater. I've seen all 600 before. Oh, I can't. They're all down. And can you imagine what a couch lance is at full speed? Woo! I think I've seen 800s. Okay, there was only 1 lost on our side, and it was a woodsman, which is fine. We're way over on archers. Another 11 morale. It's amazing that we got 11 morale for that 228, but we only got 9 morale for the entire army of 700 or so. That's interesting. Okay, you're my prisoner. Well, you're all going to be my prisoner. I don't really need... We are at... I'm going to take everybody because I can toss them in the castle. We're at Thractorae Castle, I believe. And I really am only going to take sturgeons and high-level troops because we don't have any room, as you know. So if there's any sturgeons here, I'll take them. No. So what I'll do is I will swap out... We're just going to get these high-level troops here. We'll go down to tier 4, I think, yeah. And then we'll drop anything that's below tier 4. Oh, they're sturgeons. Everything below tier 4 is a sturgeon. Okay, well, that's not going to work then. So we're going to have to drop these tier 4s I just picked up. This is Banner Knights. Best, in my opinion, best cavalry in the game. We'll just have to leave these 121 prisoners. I also made a post once. There was a post on Steam. I didn't make the post. I responded to it about how the Battanian archers are so much better than the... Everybody goes in there. We're going to put you 8 hunters in there. And the recruit. Yeah, all 12 recruits. And that'll leave us with these 6 woodsmen. Oh, good, I can take some recruits. I'm going to give all the woodsmen in there, and I'll take the recruits back. Oh, no, I won't actually. I'll take the high level, because we're dealing with garrison wages here. Take the 3 spearmen. And I think that's anything. We're going to replace this veteran with the horse. And this with the horse. And I think that's going to do it. Yeah, because we've got a 2 stripe here. We've got 1. I think I'm going to take him. This spearman, we got 5 of them. Replace that warrior. Let's fix this. And that's the way I want it to be right there. All right, well, that brings us back up to snuff. Full sturgeon. We dropped our low levels in here. I got some prisoners to get rid of. So what I'm going to do is toss them in the dungeon if I can. It's probably full. The dungeon is way over. Yeah. First, let's grab any sturgeons out of here then. Heavy spearmen. Okay. And then we'll just dump the rest of the prisoners. Although, let's look at this castle. It's 100. That's not bad, actually, 121 days. I'm going to toss. Look at there. We can get it down to 27 days. Yep. No food whatsoever, which is to be expected. And we'll put this on Festival and Games and drop that. So after 27 days, it'll go to Festival and Games. Games raise this loyalty. Then, if I remember, I'll take a look at it. Because, again, I don't really care about this castle. Let's see if these guys are the ones that dumped all their prisoners in there. Yeah, they did. So I can give it to them. I only got to give them 3. There you go. Now we're going to try to run to Legata and make it. But the post on Steam in question was about Vlandian Sharpshooters versus Battanians. And I always like to point out that it's not as everybody says they carry more bolt. They have more ammo than Battanians. They have 2 quivers. All right, Yen. Wounded troops part no longer paid wages. You're not going to donate, so we're going to go by government. Effect from boosting projects and government settlement. Hearth growth in village. Here, we're going to take this one. Nobody else. It's not as clear cut as that because just right off the bat, before you take any perks into consideration, and there are perks that increase damage for bolts, for example, just as well as you increase the amount of shield defense you have from perks. So I think when you also consider the fact that 11 days, we're going to leave that. A bolt, it may take only 3 bolts to break a shield, but it might take 15 arrows to break a shield. So when you look at it from that standpoint, it's not quite as bad as it seems to be. Is there any I can recruit? Yeah. What can we recruit that's not Sturgeon? Nothing, really. Although I will recruit this guy and toss them in there because I don't necessarily want to use them. So again, even though it looks on paper like a Battanian is better at ranged, there's several things to consider. The heavy, I mean, that shield, let's be honest, the shield that the Vlandian Sharpshooters carries with them is the best shield in game, without a doubt. As far as vanilla shields, you know, there may be some lordly versions of it and that sort of thing, but and let's not also forget that they do fight. They can fight just as well as most infantry. So it's not as clear-cut as people seem to think it is. When you start pitting them 1-to-1, if you pull up with a large host of Vlandian Sharpshooters and you're fighting a large host of Battanians, what I like to do is put my Sharpshooters in shield wall because they got that big shield and they're fully armored. So you have them pull that shield up and just sit there for a few moments, and they will absorb a lot of those. I knew I was going to be too much. They will absorb a lot of those quivers or bows from the Battanians. So again, it's not as clear cut as just the number of bows or arrows that each unit has, or bolts as the case may be. Vlandians, the Battanians cannot stand up to the Vlandian barrage of crossbows like again, okay, we're going to run down here. They can't do the same thing that the Vlandians can do to their arrows. The biggest downside for me from, oh, these are Battanians, speaking of Battanians. The biggest downside to me with using crossbows, I personally have tried a crossbow game and I hate crossbows for me, but for my units, the biggest downside is not every battle has crossbows in it, so it's difficult to pick up crossbows or bolts from the ground. Whereas almost every battle, 99.9% of every battle is going to have arrows in it, so your troops can pick up arrows from the ground. What do we got here? Why did they lose their... I don't know why they wasn't automatically in that formation. Okay, let's just start because I don't think there's any doubt about who's going to win this.
Infantry, move!
We're going to move straight in. I'm pretty sure they're going to turtle down here. Yeah, they're running back. And this is a... We want horses over to the right. Infantry right. No, don't attack. Go there and here. Horses over to the left. They've only got 11 horse total, so this is not... Well, maybe 12, including horse archer. Only 13 archers, so definitely nothing is in doubt here.
Infantry!
They're going to keep moving back all the way to the edge, which gives us this rise right here. Oh, man. I noticed you coming too late. I couldn't swap my... Get rid of my shield. Come on, guys. All the way to here. Archers all the way to here. Those 6 horses are charging my calves, so let it be. We'll let them do their thing. Horse archer, go do your thing. All right, they're tossing. I do like the Battanian infantry also because of the javelins. In fact, prior to this game, I was playing Battanian, an entire Battanian playthrough instead of Sturgeon because I do like those javelins. They've got 258. Nope, I don't want my horses in there. Horses, come out of there. Nope, get out of there. If you mix it up with the Oathsworn, about 40% Oathsworn and 60% of the Javelin Tossers, oh my goodness, it's devastating. Because you get those perks where a Javelin can bust shields. All right, spread out. Since my horse is not obeying my commands, they're running in there anyway. Just let them do their thing. Well, one group of horses are doing what I told them to do.
Cavalry!
The left wing is doing whatever the heck they want to do, apparently. Heavy infantry. Should have Jareeded him. Whew. I'll Jareed this fella from behind here. 159. Oh, there's some. All right, we've got horse. I know you want to get involved, so how about it there?
Infantry!
Is that a Falksman? Oh, I couldn't tell. Whoever it was throwing axes, but he had one of those long-handled. I cannot tell. Oh, is there more? Are there? Everybody charge. Nope, that's it. Okay, not bad at all. We'll take the 6 morale. We should be at 100 morale by now. Mareg. You know what? Oh, no. Never mind. I'm going to take you prisoner. 44. Oh, he was their prisoner. I see. I was wondering why we went up with the Western Empire. We just freed a prisoner. There's nothing here. I'm going to take them all because, again, we're back at Thractorae Castle, and I can toss them in the garrison. See, these Oathsworn and these Wildlings, if you mix them 40% Oathsworn and 60% Wildlings, my goodness, they will take, as an enemy line approaches them, they will just devastate him, these Wildlings. Oh, my gosh. When you get the right perks, woo. All right, here we go. No, these are almost purely Battanian with the exception of about 3 of them. And I think I'm going to take them because we've got, my companions have the room now, I believe. Even though we haven't quite yet made it to drop off all of this. But I'm going to hold on to these because they'll just drop them in this castle. Woo! Which 4 deserted? Oh, good. There wasn't none of my troops. I've still got all of my Sturgians. All right, let's see if Lynn dropped all her prisoners in there. And she did. So let's give her just enough. Go all the way down to the bottom here. There, that's just enough. Now, please, let us get to Legata. We're so full. They've got 89 in there and 201 wounded, so they need to hurry up and recover. And I saw another, yeah, there's 1,000. Doggone it, we're not going to make it. But I am going to initiate combat with this 1,000. I've only got about 7 minutes left on this session, but if I can get there, if I can get to them, I'm going to initiate combat. Are they not? All right. This is 700 versus 1,000. No upgrades.
It's been a while.
Richelda. Could be Rakelda. I don't know. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least 9 lords there. Surrender or die. Really? You heard me. Yield or fight. Very well. Let's do this. 1,000 versus 700. Oh, yes. They're going to be so heavy and horse. And look at this map. Beautiful map with all the trees. That's perfect. That's perfect for this battle. Because you need the trees to slow their cav down. I just want to glance a little bit more here. I think this is going to do it. I think where we are is going to be... although this does look really good right here. Can I see where they're set up? No. Even though the line is very close, I cannot see where they're set up. Now let's take another... I want to take a moment. Let's take another look at this just to compare it to what I was just looking at. See, we've got much further to go in order to drop down than on the other side. But I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Let's do this. Everybody hold.
Hold fire!
Where are they at?
Infantry!
Oh, they're at an angle. I did not expect that. All right, come on.
Forward!
I should have went left. I should have went left, but, you know, we deal with what we got.
Infantry!
The old military adage is no plan survives contact with the enemy.
Move!
Because you can only plan on what you're doing, you can't plan on what the enemy's doing. You can guess, you can make an educated guess based on some known factors, but you never really know. Besides, they're backing up a tad bit, I believe.
Move!
Horse, get down there.
Forward!
We've only got 60 horse. He's got about 90 something. Oh, they went into circle formation. That's surprising.
Infantry, forward! Archer
Everybody, right down here.
forward!
Horse,
Cavalry,
far right.
move!
Horse, far left.
Move!
Yep, we want the left wing over here.
Move!
This is where, see if I'd have set up before. Well, it's what's done is done.
Infantry!
Keep your shields up, buddies.
Make the shield wall! Move!
Archers, do your thing. Listen, if you can hit them with your axe, throw your axe. All right, we're gonna. Their horse are getting antsy, so we're gonna send ours in.
Charge! Rider! Give 'em hell!
We want that sole horse archer to come down here, set up right here, and then fire at will. Try to get you a little experience. I don't like horse archers, but while you're here, we're gonna try to help you. Nope, 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 nope. Stay off my archers. Stay away. Stay away. Stay out. It's good that the archers turn their backs and fire, but I don't like the fact that they're turning their backs. Nope. You're not going to come at my archers from behind at speed. I'm going to do my best to break that speed. Couldn't get the swing in time. There is Edorin. There was Edorin. Well, he's still there. He's just laying dead. Or perhaps knocked unconscious. I don't know. All right, now they're moving on us. Very good. We forced them out of their formation. Very good, very good. Where are their... They're right there in the fray. Okay, I was looking for their archers. And we're going to sick what horse we have left on their archers. Infantry, I want you to charge because their archers are very close and they're just sitting there pummeling you. Good hit, good hit. That sounded like Lynn. You heard it? It sounded like a girl yelling and boom. I think that was Lynn taking that archer out, or that, whatever it was. Hello, knight. Where are you going? It's a large battle. There should be some decent loot in it. Almost a little over 1,700 total. And there come their reinforcements. Ah! Overhand. Oh, too much momentum on the horse. That looks like it's my troop, but it certainly is an Imperial legionary. There we go. All right, everybody, just charge.
Kill them all!
Pick out targets of opportunity. Cannot defend against that overhand from the rear. Anybody else down here? I don't see anyone. Infantry's all running in this direction. Oh, there they are. There's all of them. Damage from the horse. Oh, I was trying to get that horse. I don't think. I only see 3 total enemy horse left on the map. That's not always accurate. Sometimes you can't see the units that are left on the map for some reason. Like that guy right there just didn't show up. But he made a mistake of running straight into my infantry. All right, horse, get over here. Work on them. They're in the flank of my infantry, and I don't like that. Infantry, turn to face them. Those that are here will take care of these stragglers. The ones that are running away, you go get those guys. Oop, I missed it. Thought it was longer than it was. It's not the first time that's happened. All right, what else we got here? I think that's it. I think everybody is now converging on these guys. There you are. Oh! You didn't even give me a chance to read him, guys.
Everyone, charge!
I don't know, these battles... I'm already out of time. I don't know if the battles... Well, they're larger battles, so they probably are just... They're taking longer than normal. Where's the few remaining? Over in this direction? Can we... Nope. Alright, look at there. Lost 1, which is a heavy axeman. Frontline infantry, to be expected. I personally killed 51. Wow. Alright, 1 in medicine and 2 in tactics. Very good. We lost 64 overall. They lost 395 plus, and those 639 as prisoners. And 10 got away. That's not too bad then. Prisoner. I'm so overloaded with prisoners. I cannot remember. Are we back at Thractorae? I cannot remember if we're close enough. I'm going to take these anyway. And then we'll see. I don't think we made it all the way back. I think we're just north in between Thractorae and Vlandian Castle. Yeah, that's where we are, in between. All right, well, at the beginning of the next session, I'll pick up right from here. Until then, ciao.